The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Lutzi's Dream Reader.
Any dream will
That would be so much
What was
better
that
if
from?
Lutzi sang it.
Any dream will
Any
do.
dream will do. Was that from like Jason's Technicolor Dream
It was
Code?
was it? Is that what it was? Or was it
You were a big
ad?
fan of that shit. You,
What was it?
Joseph's Technicolor Dream
What
Code.
did I say?
yeah.
Jacob.
Was that Jason?
Oh, because it was Jason
Was
Donovan.
that Jason
No, Jacob-
Donovan singing it?
Jason Donovan.
No,
Play
but
that
Jacob was Joseph's dad.
in
I don't
I
know.
think
Jeez,
so.
that's a good
I don't
memory.
know the story behind it.
Jacob and Sons.
I don't know what
It's
you're
one of the
doing
songs.
You're just singing around a song to me now. But,
I am. Should we go to the dreams?
Let's go to Dreams.
but can someone find out,
There's
was that
someone-
Jason Donovan that was singing
Yeah,
there?
well,
yeah.
I don't know, actually.
And you can lodge your dreams.
You can lodge your dreams online. How exactly? I did
Sounds
stumble
like
across
crack.
it.
Up with a Nova player,
Nova player.
If you want Lutzi, the Dream Reader expert, to
I think Nick sometimes puts up like a click here on our what is it?
Stories.
Ash, Lutzi and
You know,
Nikki Instagram.
It is Jason
Story.
Donovan. I've just looked.
Thank you.
Thank you.
For clarifying that. Yeah. Right.
which is exactly what Stacey did at a
Okay.
Kalanga.
So Stacey, do you want to read it? Does someone want to read it? And I'll.
Well, Stacey's there.
Yeah,
Oh, she's
Stacey.
here.
Yeah, just tell us
Good
the dream,
morning.
Stacey. What do you got?
Hey,
Dream.
Stacey.
Hi. So I keep having this dream, the same dream that keeps repeating over, of these horses just running after me in this field on the farm, and they just keep running after me. And I'm not scared of horses. I love them, but it just keeps coming to me, like with their whipping their hair, their tail, their mane at me, and just like, yeah, just keep running after me.
It's quite a
And I don't know.
it's quite a beautiful aesthetic.
Yeah, it feels like a perfume
Doesn't
ad.
it? Because
This is
given that you're
15.
not, it's not as if you're getting chased down. You're
No,
actually, you're like dancing with wolves. You're running with it. You're running with the horses, kind of running with
Yeah.
the horses. So, well, I don't think there's anything sinister in that, to be honest with
Too
you.
much Daryl Braithwaite,
Hey,
maybe?
she says the horses are chasing her.
Yeah, but they're not in a scary way, right?
Is it scary?
No, it's not scary. I think when I was a little girl, like, they did run after me. So maybe it's like trauma coming back, but
So
they
it's a-
don't hurt me.
Okay, they
They're
don't
just
hurt
running
you.
after me.
And you're sort of in an open field.
Yes, definitely open field and a farm.
Yeah, I think that you mentioned the childhood thing. Maybe that's a traumatic thing that is driving or setting the scene of the dream. But I don't think that is the crux of the meaning of the dream. For me, that is more about space, like you needing space, and again, I'm not necessarily going down the relationship thing in this particular thing. I'm thinking it's more work. I'm thinking with your running with horses, and this is recurring. I think in a work sense, you've got you need to be let to do your job or something like that. Where
She's got a lot on.
you need a manager to get the hell out of your grill and let you do what you do best.
Step back.
Yeah.
It's more that kind of vibe I'm feeling with you. It's like, let me do what I do. Let me run free.
Does this resonate
Yeah.
at all, Stacey? Are you working?
Yes, I work in a chemist, but I love horses and I love animals, so I think that's my zen. So I feel like that's where I need to be.
That's what I'm
Maybe.
saying. So it's like the horses are a metaphor for what makes you feel free and give you the space to do whatever you do. So for some reason, work was at the forefront of my mind there, but maybe it's another part of your life
Always is,
where
mate.
you've got to. Work, as you know, it's my bread and butter. But for you, Stacey, I think it's there's somewhere in there. It's like, yeah, but keep pushing. Just keep pushing the areas which make you feel free. Is I think the main meaning, and letting
Buy acreage.
and surround yourself with people that allow you to do that.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. Thank you.
Oh, and by the
She's a
way,
real dreamer, Stacey,
you
you can
get you get a ticket in the draw for the 100 million tonight.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Amazing. Thank you.
Yeah, I was
Then you
30.
can buy a stud farm
Yeah,
and just
and tell that
Yeah.
live
manager,
your dream.
tell that manager to go
Definitely.
himself. I didn't say it. I said it. I said it.
She probably is the manager, Lutzi.
Yeah, well, there's always someone above you.
Well, if you would like, we've got
We
another
got one more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
take
take
one
one
more.
more.
Come
That was
through.
great. There you
Cool.
help him
Glory.
get that.
Victoria Wakely. Good morning.
Oh, hi. How are you?
We're
Tell
good.
the
thank you,
Dream
Tori.
Master. Talk to the Dream Master. What have you been having?
This was a random dream 2 nights ago, but I basically found these two cats on the road. They were going to get run over, and I opened my car door, and they jumped in, and not just two cats, but also like a hand-raised bird. Like, I can't think of what it could have been, like got little tufts on top of its head, and it was so cute. Anyway, I gave them to my mum to look after, and she took them to a shelter. and I was devastated because I was worried that they were going to get put down or whatever. So I wanted to go and get them. Anyway, I found out where she took them, and this is where I don't know what happened. But basically, I went to go find them. But on the way there, I also found a turtle and a chimpanzee. And
geez, we're in a real animal theme here today. Obviously, you're an animal lover. I'm gonna presume. Are you?
No, not
really?
that much. I mean, I do love animals, and they are, but it's not like I'm
Okay, so it's
in
not
that field.
okay. So it's not specifically animal. I think that there's so much activity in that dream, and you remember so much detail of it that to me that suggests that Tori, that you feel like in your life that you're continually putting out spot fires, whether it's with kids or whatever. You've got a lot on your plate, and you're continually saving yourself. You're saving other people from potential trauma. Your mum's an interesting thing. That's interesting. There's something definitely in the daughter-mother relationship there that perhaps, I don't know whether when you were young, was your mother someone that really looked after you in that way, or do you feel like now you're giving back to your mother in supporting her?
Oh, yeah, that's so. My mum moved from South Africa about a year ago.
There you go. Yeah,
and,
okay. So there's a whole new. You're refining your relationship with her a little bit. Does she live with you?
No, but she lives close by, and I haven't had her for a long time.
So without getting into specifics, it's changed the dynamic, hasn't it? I think.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's so bizarre. Anyway,
I think Mum needs to move to the Sunshine Coast.
Do you think the bird that you saw
Just a
could
bit
have
of
been-
distance. A bit of distance.
I'll look after your mum. It's fine, Tori. I'll look after
There's
her
a bird
there.
called the tufted finch. You might want to check that out. That might be the bird.
Do you reckon
from your
that's the
dream.
one?
Yeah. Well, it's got the tufts.
And
on
what
its
does
head.
that mean? Does that bird have a meaning, or does she just watch too many dodo videos before bed?
I don't think the animals are too
significant?
significant in the dream. I think it's more about the relationship with your mother there, and I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but just saying that you're not the savior. Mum needs to just find her own space. As much as it's wonderful to have her back in your life, Tori.
yeah, oh, amazing. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Well, if you want to be like
Thank you.
Tori and Stacey, jump on the Nova player. Lutzie's Dream Reader. Dreams.
And
decoded.
remind he's credentialed too.
Oh, yes.
Arts humanities degree. Yeah.
The Ash, Lutzie, and Nikki Osborne Snackbox.
Some big reminders overnight about just how dangerous the ocean is.
Perilous.
Oh my God, I feel so terrible for that family at Bribey that have lost their child taken by a
17-year-old.
shark overnight, or just
Oh, that-
about 5 p.m. A shark attack,
Awful.
which is just awful news.
I can't cope with that. I can't cope with it because it's when the kids are your kids' age, and it's where you go. I mean, we don't go to Warren Beach, but we're not far from there.
Oh, really?
So
Yeah.
where is Warren Beach? Is it a part of Bribey?
I'm pretty sure it's the north end. It's
Yeah.
surf end.
Yeah.
So
So would that be the southern part of the Sunshine Coast? Is it or just
I don't know where the border is.
I don't know.
yeah?
But all I know is that that's 3 tragedies on the coast now in a very short space of time. It's all teenagers just going out and having a good time.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And then in December 28th, there was a 40-year-old school chaplain. He was fatally mauled by a shark up off Yeppoon, which is just near Rockhampton there. There was a guy taken
off Rocky.
at Greenmount at Coolangatta,
Yeah,
2020.
that scared the hell out of me, that one.
Someone
Nice
was
swim.
spearfishing off Indian Head at Gari. He was killed back in July 2020. And also in 2020, someone died after being attacked on the northwest island of Great Barrier Reef. We heard about that as well.
I know we've got nets in certain places, but they've got all this tech now, and they've got these little sonar things that kind of put out frequencies that sharks don't like. Shouldn't we be adopting a few more of those?
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, Bribey. It seems like it's fairly remote there, is it? Like when I saw the pictures
pretty
of the beach,
untouched,
it wasn't
yeah.
like as if there's a whole well, I don't even know whether there's flags and everything. Is there or
There were flags there because I think I read that she was swimming a couple hundred metres
Yeah, I heard that.
away from the flags.
100 metres out?
100 metres out.
Yeah.
Which
But
is always where the best waves are.
Yeah,
You always
well-
go just next to the flags. I shouldn't be saying that, but that's what we usually do. And also, you're not getting hit in the head by kids on boogie boards.
Yeah, I feel like that whole issue of sharks is something that needs to be thoroughly investigated. Like, start again and just get to the bottom of exactly how many sharks are out there. I know you talk to fishermen, and I speak to plenty of one myself. You go up to, I fish off 1770. It's a battle to get a fish up to the surface some days
Because
because
they get taken.
there's so many sharks around, and that's just something that fishermen. A lot of fishermen are saying, I can't speak for everyone, but a lot of the people I speak to are just saying that the sharks are a major problem. And I just don't know that we've got the right data and the right information to work out a strategy, be it through culling or whatever it might be, to try and increase safety.
Because we're torn in between being green and the whole that's their playground, not ours, and fatalities. Like how many, what's the number of fatalities before we start going, hang on, this is a real problem here. We're overrun.
Well, the other side of things is the crocodiles.
Oh, here we go.
It's not just the sharks who are the prehistoric
What was
creatures.
that overnight?
So Ash has been banging on for the last 2 weeks, since I've known him, about the crocs moving south and heading towards us. And he said, they've been spotted at Maryborough. And then anyway, it comes out in the news last night, and he sends a text to the group message that there was a shark spotted near Rainbow
crocodile,
Beach.
crocodile.
Sorry, a crocodile
Crocodile.
spotted near Rainbow Beach.
Yeah.
Which
that's
is
too
just
close.
near Noosa.
Yeah, like Maryborough is like still that a bit far away, the land a little bit far away.
Not for me, it's not.
Well, well, true, but Rainbow Bay is. Rainbow Beach.
So
That's
in-
that's southeast Queensland for me.
Yeah, Inskip is just that, that little passage of water we went across when we went to Fraser or Gurry. You just that's Inskip there. So
There's
it's
crocs there. That's crazy. At what point? At what point is this a problem?
well, I mean, if they come further down south. Although I literally just looked up that because I mean the worst thing would be if they came down, they're into like the southern part of Queensland, but it has happened before. In 1905, they shot a 3.8 metre croc in the Logan River.
That's mental. That was back
That's
when
between
there was
here
no
and the Gold
protections
Coast.
in place.
The Logan River.
Yeah, that's heavy stuff. That's a culture change. That changes the way we live our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Like that changes going for a swim and that's like Rainbow Beach. Then you got the Noosa River and all that sort of area behind there where we used to be able to just swim.
See, I think once a cavoodle gets taken off Noosa, I reckon that's when people will be talking to people in power, and all of a sudden there'll be guns on
nothing
Noosa Beach.
against dogs, but you hope it's a cavoodle.
That's true.
No, seriously.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
So Kendrick won Song and Record of the Year. He took home 5 Grammys in total, so the most awarded artist
And
yesterday.
he took
Won
every
category.
Grammy that he was nommed for.
Yeah.
Huge.
Got.
That's big.
That is big. And he didn't get all the fanfare on the red carpet. It wasn't all about him. He just kind of came in, cleaned up and left. Yeah.
Well, the talk of the red carpet was Kanye's wife.
Oh, who
Bianca.
whose name we finally know. So you could
Yes.
say that was, shocking what she did. But now we know her name's Bianca, don't we? She used to just be Kanye's woman.
Oh, is that a new revelation?
Well, I didn't know her name was Bianca, but now that she's revealed everything else.
She's an Aussie.
She's not the Aussie, is she?
Yeah, she's the Aussie.
Oh, she is the Aussie.
yeah, she's an Aussie.
I was shocked
wow.
twice by that yesterday because the first clip that I saw was just when she backed to the paparazzi and dropped the coat or whatever she was wearing, and it just looked like she was nude from the back. That's where the video ended. So when I saw it again last night, and she turns around and it's all from the front.
Now, did she have any stitching on at all? Was it like a stocking
It was like a
type fabric?
stocking.
But,
Yeah.
but did that fabric, did it only sort of cling on to the sides? Because when she took the coat off and you could see her back, it looked like that was bare.
I think her back was bare. I think it just went around a butt and a frontal region.
How?
And
Glue.
I don't know. We'll ask her amazing stylist who put that ensemble together.
Who is it?
Maybe it did take more skill than we assumed. Hang on. They've done Kylie. They've dressed quite a few people.
Okay.
Who is it? Do we have a name?
No, it's just got people: Kylie, Troy Sivan, Addison Rae, Bad Babby. I mean, who can forget Bad Babby?
No, Bad
His
Barbie.
name is Gadir, is her stylist. Gadir
There
Rajab.
you go.
Gadir Rajab.
So
Wow.
Taylor Swift and Post Malone, obviously the two big stars of the year. How many did they take home?
Well, they're telling me Post Malone went home empty-handed.
Taylor Swift? Come on.
Gone.
How does that happen?
I know you're a huge
Come
Taylor Swift
on.
fan, but seriously, if Post Malone didn't open if he didn't own last year with that album, how can they award the best album to Beyonce for a country album?
Now this is gonna
That is
this
crazy.
is gonna sound
Nikki,
controversial.
nobody heard it.
Come on. That didn't even put a blip on the radar, that album. Post Malone.
Yeah. It didn't create a ripple.
crossed universes.
Except for this song. Mickey.
This song, banging track, but who bought the album?
But it's
No one
like
bought the album.
it's like Post Malone. He genuinely crossed genres.
Yeah.
Brought together the best of the whole country world embraced him. They all did the duets with him.
Yeah.
And
Not a brass razor.
and the songs were unbelievable.
Yeah.
Everybody listened to it and it doesn't get rewarded at all. Like
Now-
nothing.
Come
I'm
on.
going to say something outrageous. I couldn't name a Post Malone song.
I had some help.
From the
I had some help.
country
It was
album.
the biggest song of the year, I
The
think.
Chris Stapleton song, California Sober, is unreal. He does.
Just sing it.
Oh,
I'm so bad with like.
California Sober on a Highway 1.
Come on, they were big.
Yeah.
They were
Is
big
Is that what it
tracks.
actually sounds
yeah.
like? I still don't know.
Yeah,
What is
you
that
go to any
song?
country
No,
bar in the
yeah.
world, they were just playing him all year. They ain't playing no Beyonce. Come on, that's crazy chat. And then, I'm sorry, but did Taylor Swift release music?
No, I
did.
think she just toured. Did
Maybe
she
she
release
did.
anything?
Maybe. Well, what was she nominated for? She has to be nominated.
Was she nominated?
Yeah, well,
Yeah, she was nominated for the new album.
Remember, she announced the album at last year's Grammys, and so
Okay.
like it's been, and
Well,
you know,
come
it's a
on, I mean,
2-year tour as well.
She can't go empty-handed. And the girl that Sabrina Carpenter, she let support her on a
The
world
curtain
tour
raiser.
and made her who she is.
Yeah,
goes home with
Yes.
Grammys.
But
Yes.
it's one of those obvious things. It's like beauty pageants, right? They usually award the person who's second best looking.
That's wrong. I
Because
shouldn't
it's
do
so
that.
obvious who the winner should be, and then they kind of go for the underling. I was so
Well, that
worried that
sucks though,
Shannon
doesn't it?
Noll was going to win Australian Idol back in the day due to that syndrome, because Guy
Yeah.
Sebastian was clearly the best, Ricky Lee equal best, but then, you know, Shannon Noll was up there. I was panicking that he was going to take it out. But yeah, that kind of did happen. The people who are making billions from their music went home empty-handed to their super yacht to go and cry.
Well, they shouldn't do that. Like, it's the Grammys, right?
It is the Grammys.
It's not who's the second best. Who do we feel sorry
Yeah,
for?
and that's what it is. It ends up being a wanky choice because
come on,
Beyonce didn't do what Post Malone did. But-
Why have I never heard this? Why have I
this
never
is
heard
California
this?
Sober. And this isn't even one of the ones that we've played on the radio.
Well, come on,
the
the
radio.
song they
We've
did with
played-
Morgan Wallen.
Oh, yeah, like that's.
Come on.
You haven't heard this?
This is what I hear every morning on the drive in. I
Yes.
see you play it 3 times.
Well, that's Nikki, you know why?
There's a reason why after a year because people still like listening.
That's it.
So hang on. So Post Malone,
This is
sings-
Post Malone.
It's Post Malone.
was he country?
He's on a country album. That's what we're saying. That's the whole point.
Yes.
And
And
he did a country
Beyonce's not
album.
country. Beyonce isn't.
I thought it was like urban something or other because
No,
all
but-
the
No, he
tats
did do that.
and everything.
But he's gone
and-
country.
Yeah.
He said when he turns 30, he's going to write a country album. and
Well,
he did.
country music is the most highly consumed music in the world, isn't it?
Well,
I'd
it
say so,
is
yeah.
now, but it's that hasn't always been the case.
I'm
But
going to
see,
bring
but-
out a country album.
Yeah, well, you and everybody else now because like
It's a hot ticket.
Yeah, obviously.
What else was there?
I don't know.
Gaga and Bruno Mars took out Best Pop Duo.
Yeah, this is Chapel Roan. She was won the best new artist.
Now, what's going on with Chapel Roan's outfit? I haven't really taken in much of Chapel Roan, but she's got a...
Maddie
like,
Rose is going to ask
she
about
looks, She looks from another era.
Yeah, she's gone Elizabethan. Was
Yeah,
that
something
number?
like that, yes.
But did you see her speech? Her speech was interesting.
Was she reading from a massive book?
She was, she had her notes book. Look, she's one of those proper artists, and she sings like a proper artist. Like, her voice is incredible. But she was just vouching for developing artists because she said during COVID, because she hadn't exploded yet, she couldn't afford her own health care. So it was not that long ago that she was an absolute struggling artist. So she's saying, to the record labels that sign developing artists for cheap to actually look after them and give them health care. And I think that's fair because over, America shot to shit their healthcare system, so they need it.
Did she politicise? How many of them politicised their speeches?
Oh, most of them.
That's not on.
Who did we see that was seemed to be?
Alicia Keys.
Alicia
Come
Keys.
on, Alicia, wrap it up.
Yes.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
But in the full wrap up of the Grammys, Lutzi, we had some audio from a very special performance. Pulling together some maybe lesser known artists. Putting their spin.
It was the Grammys, and we needed some musical act, and then the wires got crossed somewhere, and we ended up with the Grannies.
Yeah,
the Burnborough Buskers, which is Mum's. Well, it's not hers, but she's in this busking troupe,
Right.
out at Burnborough, where she lives in the retirement living out at Doomben. And they sing. They get a lot of requests. Like some Paddy's Day, they'll sing Irish songs, but then they sing The Gambler and stuff like that. I think there's a gimp coming down the line to The Gambler from them.
Okay.
But yesterday,
So not the Grammys.
this is the granny. So Mum and 3 of her friends. So there's 4 in total. And I think the 5th we thought, well, they've got to do a top 5 Grammys. Mm-hmm. So they've done individual songs, and I think they joined forces for the 5th and final of our top 5 Grammys Grannies edition, the Burnborough Buskers.
4, 3, 2.
Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne's top 5 Grammys count. Oh, hang on, what's that say? Oh, Grannies. Top 5 Grannies countdown. Okay. Coming in at number 5. Judy.
They tried to make me go to rehab, but I say no, no, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, you'll know, no, no.
Nicola.
I can buy myself flowers, write my name in the sand, talk to myself for hours, say things you don't understand.
Better than us.
3. Rose.
You're a rough guy, like a get ripped guy, just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy. I'm that type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, make you choose your dad type. I'm the bad guy. Duh.
Mrs. Luttrell.
Bitch better have my money.
Oh yeah, this is a pay dispute.
Bitch better have my money.
Damn, that's urban.
Pay me what you owe me. Bitch better have my, bitch better have my, bitch better have my, bitch better have my, bitch have my money.
The Burnborough Buskers.
If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Don't be mad when you see that he won it. If you like it, then you should have put a ring on it. Ho ho, ho ho, ho 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 ho.
Top 5 Countdown.
Nova.
Oh, that was ridiculous. Oh my god!
And a
I love
message
that
to Five Arms with your mum's song.
What?
That was a message to Five Arms.
Yeah, well, that was the pay dispute
Yeah.
for that thing she did last year. But
Bitch, give me my money.
I love her going into it. It's like, oh yeah, I probably won't say bitch. I'll just say bit or something because that's what Ash did last week.
Because I ran into Mrs. Luttrell coming out of the elevator
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they arrived to come and do this, and she said, I have to sing this song, bitch, give
Yeah.
me my money. Are they having a lend of me, Nikki? And I said, you can pretty much guarantee they are, Mrs. Luttrell.
No, we're being serious.
And did she get paid for that too?
Not yet. So that's again. That's a. I don't know.
Might have
It's
to
not
take
my
her-
problem. We get your bloke onto it,
it's
Andrew
definitely-
Taylor.
It's
Get him onto it.
It's definitely not my problem.
The Ash, Lutzi and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.
Hey, Nikki, do you think that as a result of Kanye's wife Bianca going nude on the red carpet, but actually owning it, like it's not technically nude because she had like the stocking material.
Stocking, yeah.
Did you see her nips?
How you see everything.
You could see everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Well, what do I want to look at? Is it blurred out in?
Why am I not looking at it? That's what
No,
you're
Chris
thinking.
Jones's Courier Mail.
No, yeah, well, they-
because it looks that nude colour.
They must have filtered it out or something, but you could see everything.
Well,
do
they'll-
you
downstairs.
reckon that will catch on?
No.
No, you go to
It's
jail.
been done now. Yeah, and you will go to jail. But no, she's done it now, and that's about as low as you can go on a red carpet stunt, I would
Could you
imagine.
see it downstairs,
You
Miss?
can see a
Yeah,
hoo-ha.
you could see everything.
Hang on.
Cha-cha.
Mitch has got the uncensored version.
Oh, Elon's ex has got. It's good for all that sort of stuff. He doesn't
got
believe
a
in censorship. We know
cha-cha
that.
out.
That's nude.
But she just looks like a deer in headlights. Like you say, she's owning it. She looks startled, like a stunned mullet.
Really?
She
think so.
keeps pulling down the dress. Like, what are you pulling down? You're wearing glass.
Can I look at that?
Like, she pulls it down like, I'm a lady.
And Kanye moved away as well. Like he was saying, "No, this is your moment."
What a moment! What a moment to have.
I think we've lost Ash there just for a second.
Well, it's just so funny. I'm sitting here watching Kanye's nude wife on your phone, Mitch, as your wife texts you.
The Ash, Lutzi, and Nikki Osborne Snack Box.